By far the most hyped anime of 2024 is Solo Leveling, and having never read or seen anything on it prior, I decided I'd give it a shot. But does it live up to the hype? After episode 1, I wasn't so sure. We learn that 3 years ago, gates opened and monsters started attacking the world. And in response, some developed special abilities to fight back, and those people are called hunters. Jinwoo, our main character, is the weakest class of hunter. We see him in action, and we see pretty quickly he wasn't lying, and no one else was. He's pretty damn weak. His friend is a healer, and she basically has to save his life when no one else on this mission they go on is damaged whatsoever. As this raid concludes, we see a mysterious cave, and they decide to check it out, which, from any anime ever, seems like a bad idea. We get a quick show of why, and then the episode ends. That's not bad by any means, but it felt like they cut things too quickly. Typically when you're starting off in an anime, especially now, you'd expect to see the cave conclusion and have that be your hook to set the stage for the rest of the season, right? Well, that didn't happen here. I kind of thought that they should put those two episodes together, but I waited the week for episode 2 feeling a little disappointed. And that feeling went away quickly because episode 2 was incredible. It starts off with Jinwoo, the weakest of the group, actually being useful in a believable way. And that was something cool that I did not expect to see. I thought maybe we would get like a generic fluke power-up or something, but no, he's just using rational thought and deductive abilities to add value here. And as we see him try his best to lead this group, we see how fucked they truly are, because there's a level of brutality going on in this show that reminds me of, say, The Rumbling or Season 1 of Attack on Titan. It's absolute carnage. With this, we quickly grow attached to the girl who had been protecting Jinwoo and the group leader for their noble behavior in the face of extreme adversity. But Jinwoo is the character who shines brightest here for sure. As the others exit the cave to uncertain futures, he's the one who ends up making the big sacrifice. And even though he does, he goes through a very believable array of emotions in the process, from, kind of feeling noble about it to anger to fear, as he's basically getting torn apart. And this is all elevated by the score of god-tier composer Hiroyuki Sawano. Then as we think it's all over, we see a little screen pop up at the end asking if he wants to become a player. And that completely changes the way you have to think about everything we've seen so far. Not only was this episode incredible, but now there are so many questions going forward. Is this a real world, or is this a video game? How is his sister going to react to the news of his perceived death? Is he actually going to come back to this world or not, or go to a new one? Who is the hoodie girl that they kept showing? Are the people who left the cave alive? I hope they are, because I want to see how that plays out with them having to reunite with each other, especially after most of those people just ditched him. What is a player? What kind of game is this? I don't know the answers to any of these questions, but I cannot wait to find out. What did you think?